Soy Remus Hawk, volviendo a traeros, espero esta vez con mejor audio. Conseguí ponerme el micrófono, aunque no sé cómo se me escuchará. Bueno, a traeros otra vez la partida de, vamos, gameplay, como lo habíamos dejado, de Dragon Age. Hoy quiero grabar 2 episodios, una vez qué tal sale. Sí, me tengo que peinar mejor la peluca, pero es que hoy he tenido eventos y he tenido que venir corriendo. Perdonadme, por favor. Os recuerdo, lo habíamos dejado en que había terminado la batalla contra los engendros en Ostagar. Y a nosotros nos habían dado muy por el culo. Uy, la que me va a meter. Total. Y despertamos en casa de Morrigan y su madre. Ahora, ¿qué pasará? Espero que no haya muchos desnudos, porque si no voy a tener que estar cortando porque no tengo editor que me tape las pelotillas. Vamos adelante. Reanudamos partida. Os recuerdo que estamos con un montón de mods que yo me he liado a poner, que ya ni me acuerdo de cuántos mods habíamos puesto, ni me acuerdo de qué eran. Yo realmente me fui a buscar la lista de los mejores mods y lo cogí y ya está. Y lo fui poniendo a ver qué tal. Ay, espero que no me pique mucho la peluca. Bueno, bien. Estamos aquí. Aquí tenemos regalo. ¿Le voy a robar en su puta cara? Vamos. Nada, no le voy a recordar. Eso podrá. Vale, menos mal, no en otra parte. Sí. Bueno, pero vamos por fuera tampoco. No hay mucho más que hacer. Ay, qué triste está. Sí, de mí no te libras. Todo el mundo me quiere muerta. Estoy bien, gracias por preocuparte. ¿Por qué? Me parece que estaba susurrando. Como son como. Ni fuera de edad.
The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends?
That
was right.
Esta bruja será tía.
What does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Mucho mejor que tu Valester. A ver, supongo que debería poder trabajarse. Yo me quería preguntar si yo ya te conozco, yo ya sé quién es, yo ya sé quién puta puede ser, pero bueno.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Debemos de tener a Ruina como sea, ¿no?
We need to bring Logain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Oye, no sé qué está lloviendo fuerte.
Men's hearts hold shadows.
He venido por el pueblo. Espero que no haya tormenta.
Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
Me voy a echar por otra. Vale, están hablando de archidemonio. No estoy prestando atención a ver qué coño estamos hablando todos, sinceramente. Entonces, me hace gracia la tercera pregunta, la tercera respuesta. Aquel verdadero guardagris, Alistair, yo. Cabrona, te has convertido en guardagris, aunque no hayas entrenado. Voy a decir a 5 la de debemos ponernos en contacto con los guardagris.
Kalen already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Logain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
Bueno, nos vamos directamente a la de ¿qué esperaba este? El trueno. Estoy traicionando al rey.
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
¿Quién sabe? Algo se quería cargar hija.
Thrown that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al Eamon knew what he did. He would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
En tal caso deberíamos de ir mentirado. Dice que tenemos que largarnos por ahí.
I suppose.
Supongo que tengo razón, ¿no? Es el poder de Dios.
And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet.
Tengo que irme mejor.
Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Me parece una idea excelente. Es que de Alistair paso.
Such determination.
Determinación, ¿no? Es que no me
I
da
still don't
a
know
mandar
if
a reunir de los
Arlington's
dos.
help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Encontraremos el modo, a fin de cuentas. Somos los dos pringados que vamos a mover esto.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course, the treaties. Grey Wardens
Se
can
acordó
demand aid
de
from
los
dwarves, elves,
puñeteros
mages, and
tratados.
other places. They're obligated to help us during a plight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arlington, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
¿Por qué no? Eso es lo que hacen los guardagrises, ¿no?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
A ver qué remedio. Sí, gracias por todo, Fremen.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing.
Y se nos habrá presa, querido amor.
Or not. The Grey Wardens
Y ahora me hablan en inglés.
and you will be joining. Such a shame. What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Bueno, es una excelente idea.
Have I no say in this? You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Vale, creo que has dicho que todo es un pago por lo de haber salvado nuestra vida. Vale, sí que nos la llevamos.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but...
Y nosotros poniendo impedimentos, porque están
Out of
siempre...
the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be
Que no
ready.
está ready, si
Alone,
estaba
you
deseando
must
estar
unite
picando,
Realm
cabrona.
against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morgan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will
Vamos,
perish
que
under
yo
the
sé,
flames.
que si es que lo sabe todo, se sabe el futuro, está peor a la pena.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Sí, entiendo, algo que más quiere, que sí.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Creo que has dicho que iba con esas cosas.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first
De hecho,
destination.
de que me hablen
It's
en
not
inglés
far,
me tiene.
you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide.
Hombre, yo prefiero que tú me digas tu opinión, que te diga. Mira, las dos lo resumen.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet
No,
mother,
yo prefiero
you
que
were so
hable.
kind to cast me out like this. How
No voy casi un chicha más a ti, y me déjame tranquila.
Well, I always said if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
I just... Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Mira, necesitamos toda la ayuda que podemos necesitar. Así que cállate la puta boca.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies when they can find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Yo diría la primera porque la segunda es para hacer preguntas. Yo no
Farewell,
quiero preguntar
mother.
más que...
Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned down hut.
But...
'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut,
Esta
swallowed
vuelve
up
a
by
su
the light.
cuerpo, sí,
I-
con la que nos inspiremos.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alistair, a mí están... Pues consigo que estén todos de acuerdo. Venga, los DLC. Pum, pum, pum. Tenemos que ir, ¿no? Ay, sí, voy a caminar con el número 2. Anda que... Espérate. Por acá. ¿Y yo yendo? Sí, vamos ahí. ¿A dónde? Buena pregunta. Ah, bueno, sí, está claro. Tengo que ir a los cenin este. Porque los demás están bloqueados. Baterita. Ah, no, es verdad, la del puente. Y te tienes que comer. Hijo puta.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at
Si
Ostergard,
hubieras
and
ayudado,
quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostergard? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I shall do it.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
Ah, don't turn me into a toad!
Surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
Look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
I don't like
Sad
this.
to watch how helplessly they scurry about. I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens?
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Pity. I've a dozen things to do and only 2 hands to do them. Good luck to you, stranger.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
Tisra. You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of it.
People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food?
The Chanters are still operating their board. Now that's dedication.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her? I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts! They will take your children!
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has. I will not abandon.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the dark.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. Well, that is convenient. I had no idea the Canary even knew he was here. Here then, take the key to the Canary's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Let those who have sinned be forgiven. And when the charm spreads above.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so?
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ash...
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Or I was. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That, and the Maker wants me to go with you. Then, you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
to make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now. They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you? Luck speed your way.
I shall do it.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religion?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small cloak.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
axe handle, don't let him touch you! Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, Dave.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
As you say, I shall do it.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on. Oh, why, you little... Me harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look. Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. Right you are. But if you ever want to talk to me again, I'll be around.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.